just said about snow, and we just started getting a bit of sleet. We actually came up quite a few years ago. We went out maybe yards way, and we weren't planning, like we didn't know it was going to snow and us, and Dad was on his BMW GS 1200. I had this, it was purple, it was on 2-inch lift. It had 31-inch road tyres on the back and mixed matched ones on the front. One was like part muddy and the other one was like all terrain. This is what I had at the time, and we went for a bit of a cruise up in the hills and woke up in the morning and she was white as white. And so that was a pretty cool thing to see. So hopefully we either find some snow tonight or we find some in the morning. Or yeah, like I said, we get some overnight and drop on us. That'd be pretty cool to wake up to. It's probably not the best weather for shorts. I should probably find some trackies at some point. Seeing as my heater doesn't really work. It'll sort of blow air out, but the fan's cooked on it, so she just sits there. She doesn't really blow around the cab at all. And my speaker vent buddy leaks air through the door, so makes it nice and chilly in here, but it's not too bad at the moment actually from the squeaky wiper. Unfortunately we've had to keep going because there was some people camped in the spot that we were going to stop at, so it's going to be a later one. But look at this, that's even better. Went from a light dusting to a moderate dusting. We're down to Wheeler's Hut, and yeah, hopefully we see some more white stuff tomorrow. Hopefully he hasn't run off, but there's a stag running down the road. Well, we're still going. The last 2 campsites have been full of people. I didn't think it'd be so busy on a Sunday in winter, but anyway, apparently everyone else wants to go camping too. So yeah, we'll keep going to Wheeler's Hut and hopefully find a spot there. From memory, there's some campsites down the back, so even if someone's taken up the hut, we should be able to get in there hopefully. See how we go. So we ended up making it to Wheeler's Hut. That's just cooking up a bit of a feed. Been trying to get the fire going. All the wood's green, so that's a bit of a struggle, but we're getting there. What's for dinner?
Gourmet dinner.
Gourmet dinner. We got some mince and cheese on bread.
Yeah, kebab bread.
And Mum and Dad have got eggs. You can see Bruce's little devil eyes at the window there. He wants to hop out and go to bed. He's trying to figure out what's going on. Tents are getting set up. Mine goes up in about 20 seconds, where Mum and Dad have got the old king style. Takes a fair bit of effort to get it up, especially when the car's pretty tall. There, this is Wheeler's Hut. I'll give you a bit of a squiz around in the morning. What are you doing, Bruce? What are you doing? Say hello. Oh, good boy. When you open up the door, and it's snowing. Look at that. Snowing on us. It's eased up a little bit now. I had some big flakes before it started forming on my tie bag there. Look at that. Poor Dad's up there packing up the king's tent. Should get him a new one. Get him a pop-up one like that. A bit easier and quicker. Bit cold for the old girl. Well, we've just left Wheeler's, so now we're going to see where the day takes access, we'll probably head up to some of the other huts up here. I think we got to do a little creek crossing. I can't remember if there's a bridge or not, but the creek's pretty low at the moment anyway. So see where the day takes us. Be a good little swimming hole if it was summer. Old girl doesn't really like climbing when she's cold. Creek down there, can you see it? I think we got to go across said creek in a minute. A bit of snow happening. Mum go down first because it's a bit slippery. Yeah, a bit of snow on the side there. So you can see it, little patch. There is actually a bridge here. I couldn't quite remember. I was hoping there'd be a little creek crossing. Give me Carabas. Yeah. Dad on cameraman duties. Car's a bit messy at the moment. Hey, you know that open Range Rover doors? You want the action camera?
Mine's the same on the D1.
You want the action camera?
How does this work again?
You turn it on. Actually decided against the camera because the lens is already fogged up, so she's going to be pretty useless. Mum's got no power in her disco. The turbo's not working properly, so I'm going to let her get up it a bit first. But from memory, we had to stop and go into low about 3/4 of the way up this hill. Hey, a little creek. I thought there'd be a lot more water in the creeks up here this time of year.
Look at it, she's chopped up.
Yeah, a bit choppy. Should I start off in low, you reckon, or be right?
Low, I've had to.
Righto. Oh, a little bit chopped up on that corner up there. I reckon. That's where it was last time out. I can see it bouncing.
Yeah, you'll definitely need low to come up here. Watch you don't slide because somebody slid off the edge up here.
Yeah, righto, so I'll head up. It's a bit slippery. I opted for a bit slow because I was waiting for Dad to grab the camera out. It's not too bad, it's not really slipping. We haven't aired down or nothing yet either. Bike's been up here, he would have had a good time. A bit more snow up here. The windscreen's starting to fog up. It's really good not having a heater in here. It's really fun. Super fun. I love it. Love it so much. So pretty.
What's your problem?
It's cold. The heater's not working. Toes are frozen.
You need a D1 where the heater works.
No, I just need a fan that works. Cameraman. This is lunch, breakfast. Nolan! Bit slippery there, Mum. Skating down. Stay in the ruts. Can't really go anywhere else. Enjoy the ride. I'm glad I opted out of coming on my bike because this wouldn't have been much fun on the bike. Especially with my tyres the way they are. They're not the best tyres for the wet anyway, the mud. up here last year, but there was no snow then, so it'll be a bit cooler. I found a hut. Cold? You got your heater going?
3 degrees. It's a degree hotter. Oh, the heater's not.
Bit leany, the old girl. Well, my solar panel shit itself, but let's try the Starlink out. Imagine if there was like a nice warm hut there with fire going for us to eat our dinner in. Instead of eating it in the snow. Got the cards out, see how many fights we can have. Brucey's all wrapped up in his boppy. Dad's making a cuppa. Got the clothes dryer on. Snowing. It's going to build a snowman. We've played some Uno for a little while and got a bit bored. So now we're out here. Bruce is going for his little walkie. Dad's building a dirty snowman. You want to go to bed, Bruce? That's not your bed.
No.
Let him go.
Because he's going to.
It's a nice little jacket that you got there. Hey, buddy. You got cold toddies? You're licking the snow. You haven't seen this much snow before, have you?
Coming up in the rock.
Hey. Dad's full swing into the snowman. Bruce is trying to get in my tent and closing it at the same time. Now Mum's got to go rescue him.
Come on. Hey, up on my shoulder.
There's a bit of snow on me. What's that? Probably about 1.5 inches, I reckon, on there. It's a bit saggy. The clodhoppers are getting a bit snowy. My tent's starting to close up because of all the snow on it. I thought it'd slide off, but it doesn't seem to want to. What's the matter, Mum? You can't walk properly?
It's called the 3-step pattern.
You wanted snow, you got snow. So camping in the snow is all fun and games until you get woken up every 2 hours by your rooftop tent collapsing on your head because it's covered in snow. It's so pretty. Thomas Cook's aren't really the best snow boots, they're a bit slippery. Bruce is going for his walkies. Got a nice downfall of snow and the sun's out now, so it's all melting off the trees. Tracking skills say there was a roo here.